Man, I just love block game. There is something about it, though, that I would change. There's not enough for some people in terms of content. Thankfully, there's a fix. There's this mod pack out there called Enigmatica 2 Expert, which has over 250 mods in it. Well, my friends and I, we decided to make a server for this and record it, despite my absolutely horrendous microphone. Well, make sure you're sat back, you're relaxed, you got perhaps a snack for the journey. No, seriously, get a snack. It's important that you do this. And if you're feeling particularly generous, maybe you'll even like the video. It will help me get a better mic. Also, unfortunately, the Discord call I was in with my friends wasn't going through on the audio, so between that and the extremely terrible mic, please just try pretend that you can hear my friends and pretend that there's not a ridiculous amount of white noise, and enjoy the video. Your entire summer and your will to live will be sucked from you. Alright. The mud's not bouncy. Oh dear, my frames. Oh, there's a creeper. Already. Oh dear. The computer is having some. I love how you can just. I love how there's no more iframes anymore, so you could just punch things at rapid rates. Oh yeah, I forgot. Nutrition is a thing, and we don't have any resources. Getting a solid 46 FPS. At the very least, it's playable. Oh dear. Don't eat the canola seeds. I now have nausea. Well, the sun was setting, but we didn't have any tools. So you do this normally right as you start in a vanilla Minecraft world, but here's the thing about the tools in this mod pack. If I actually try to go and make something like a wooden pickaxe, then it says that vanilla tools don't work here. If I actually try to use this tool, then it will immediately break after trying to use it. So you can't actually use tools in the normal way. Yeah, it's nighttime. I'm gonna just activate a vine miner and use it on this tree here. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, let's see here. I need a stencil. Stencil table. I'm just trying to remember how to craft things. Okay, let's see. I want tool rod pattern, wide guard pattern, and sword blade pattern. Okay, let's see. We're gonna need a part builder. I'll make the part builder real quick. I'll just, Alright, I've got the... Oh my gosh, my inventory is completely filled up with just food. I've got like... Oh gosh, let's actually just craft ourselves some wooden tools real quick. Okay, let's see, stencil table. Okay, I've already... Oh wait, they're all right next to each other, so you can just, Okay, this is the crafting station, a tool station. See, I've got the part builder, so I'll put the part builder next to it as well. Okay, I've got the... Let's see, I've got everything to make a sword. Tool rod. Man, I'm trying to remember how to do this in very little FPS. Okay, sword. Okay, I've got a wood sword. Okay, a couple of things. Firstly, I know that in the last clip, I said that I was trying to remember to craft in low FPS. That's because, for some reason, the recording didn't pick up that I was actually lagging a little bit. There was probably just something a little bit strange with my recording software going on there. Secondly, we forgot to do the checkbox task for just going and picking up a checkbox, basically, inside the questing book, which would allow us to get some armor and a backpack. And then immediately afterwards, we got into some fights with a bunch of mobs, and that was a little bit intense. And I was constantly complaining about the damage output of a wood sword. What really was I expecting? Oh yeah, I need to... Quests. Getting started. Checkbox, detect. Yep, detect that, thanks. Oh gosh, there's a... Yeah, it's a frozen skeleton. Of which I can do 6 damage. Oh gosh! He almost one-tapped me. There's a zombie over here in some pretty tough armor. I can do a whopping 4 damage on a crit. There's a skeleton shooting at us. Yep. there I go. Well, after my untimely demise, it actually didn't turn out to be quite so bad. So I ended up crafting a boat at my respawn location and started sailing over because, well, there was a bunch of water on the way there. I ended up spotting a village when I was getting close to my death point. We ended up going over to that village, which was, I think, at our moment to the south, and looting it, and we ended up finding some interesting loot, which is also shown in the next clip by Fat Cat. What the heck do you have? What did you find? What is it called? What is that item? I have no idea what that is. I've never seen that. So you can't hear the Discord call, but basically he found a staff that shoots lightning. Yeah, in a village chest. I didn't know it was possible either, but you can find them in village chests in a particular house. So we named it the Zappy Stick after that. And then I ended up finding quite an interesting piece of loot myself that will only make sense after a little while of watching. Coal coke, some copper, iron rods, tough fabric. Oh, this is so good! There's a arc furnace electrodes blueprint here. That's so good. So what I found was an arc furnace electrodes blueprint. Well, I was about to explain what it was, but then we were interrupted by a very disturbing presence, as you'll see in the next clip. Uh-oh. There's a dragon. There's a dragon! Oh no. Don't go too close to it. Don't aggro it. There's a dragon den right there. Maybe we should just loot the village, take all of the crops, and leave. Shady merchant? Shady merchant, a fish. Don't buy that. Actually, it says vanilla tools don't work. Use Thinker's construct tools. It won't work. Efficiency 10. That's great. Shady merchant. That's very funny. Oh, you vein mined the furnaces. Oh gosh. It's on fire outside. This thing's gonna burn down. What I was saying before, I've got this blueprint for furnace electrodes. Basically, if you actually look at the arc furnace electrode recipe, it says that you need to use the heavy metal press in order to you need to use the heavy metal press in order to make the graphite rods. But the problem is that it says that they come out at half durability. The arc furnace electrodes blueprint allows you to make them at full durability and for cheaper. No, they weren't cheaper. That was my bad. The recipe actually says that they are the same cost, but you still do get double durability arc furnace electrodes, which is really good, and, well, you won't actually see us use these until, like, I don't know, episode 3, so... Well, I guess it's kind of useless until then. Well, I also made a realization, because we were packing up and getting ready to go, because even though we were planning to stay at the village, we know that the dragon will be able to attack at any time because they happen to be able to attack villagers. So, oh my gosh! I just remembered something as well. These things behave like shulker boxes. Okay, I'm packing this full of a bunch of crap. Oh no, dragon, run! Run! Well, after that dragon started to fly over to our location, we decided it was a good idea to just leave right then and go to the south where there was a lavender fields biome. However, we ended up finding another dragon's den that direction as well, so... maybe we should be, closer to the spawn than this. Yeah, but no. Just eating beets. Yeah, don't go any further to the south. Don't go that way. Don't go the direction you're going. There's a dragon down over there. We ended up exploring for another, 45 minutes to an hour, but we were really far away from the spawn, so we decided we were probably going to need to settle down, make a base a little bit closer to the spawn, which is what we ended up doing. We just needed a base so that we didn't die of starvation or poor nutrition, because nutrition, of course, it's a thing. It's very real. It can cause you a lot of problems if you have really bad nutrition. I mean, it would be good to have this ocean as well. We kind of need a source of water to be able to do some extreme farming, as soon as we absolutely can. Of course, these materials aren't going to last you forever. You're going to eventually need to upgrade your stuff. Now, it worked just fine taking a material and putting it into the part builder before, like this stone pickaxe head here. But if you try to do the same thing with metal, you can see that it does recognize the material, but it's not going to let you grab it by doing this. So instead, you actually need to complete the smeltery quest line and build a smeltery. So that's what we ended up doing for the next while. Fueling it, and then eventually getting some copper to put into it so we can start to harvest some iron. Okay, smeltery controller, seared tank, we're going to need some glass, some seared bricks, 2 of those, seared drain, seared faucet, casting table. Seared tank, we need to, because we need to be able to melt things. You need to give it a bunch of lava with the clay buckets. Let's see, seared tank. Accept my lava. There, okay. -4 clay buckets, 1 full tank of lava. Okay, melting down that copper. I don't know. Okay, pour the copper. And copper pickaxe head is acquired. In regular Minecraft, you only really have 4 different types of pickaxes that can mine something that the previous tier couldn't. You've got the wood pickaxe, the stone pickaxe, the iron pickaxe, and the diamond pickaxe, and you have to use each material to mine the next material. Well, in Enigmatica, there's 20 different types, 20 different harvest tiers. That's what it's called. At the current moment, we can get only 12 of those. I actually don't know the exact number. So, I built a farm, which I didn't show on camera because it's really boring, and then I decided to go and do a crappy montage of me mining every single one of those ores to be able to get us up to harvest level 12. Some quartz there. Okay, just vein mine up this. I've got 2 lead. Osmium, you're coming with me.
"2,000 years later."
And now I have 36 OB. Man, vein mine is a balancing issue. So, my bad, there are only 14 harvest tiers, I just checked, and 8 of them are what we can actually reach at the current moment. Anyway, I collected a little bit of extra obsidian to make a nether portal because the next materials, either Ardite or Cobalt, they have the same mining tier. they're in the Nether, so we gotta go there now if we want to proceed any further. I'm gonna pick up the Ardite. Oh gosh. I forgot about this. So, when you mine in the Nether, the pigmen will get angry at you when you mine the ores. So I had to call in some reinforcements to be able to help me, because otherwise I probably would have died. I mined an ore. I mined an Ardite. I mined an Ardite to try to... Oh, you've got the shocky. Blast damage, it's so good. It's literally the zombie zapper. That's literally what this is. This is a zombie zapper. And the other zombie pigman over there is like, yep, this is fine. Yep, fine that you're killing all my comrades. I don't want to deal with the magic man. There's blue fire over here. One of this guy is just like drunk. One of these guys is like drunk. I cannot tell what he's doing. He touched the blue fire.
One eternity later.
Also, I just realized that this is not all the crops that I have. I just forgot. I've got 1 billion crops in my backpack. Beans. I'm just gonna eat my beans. So, I've come with a demonstration. The last harvest here that we can do is actually an alloy between cobalt and ardite. So, you can't mine this maniolan. You actually have to smelt it in a smelter, like so. Just wait for this. It's going to take a second. And then when they finally are melted together, then you can see that they start to form maniolan instead. Which is the next harvest tier. Well, the thing is that the maniolan head is actually slower than the cobalt one, so we decided we were actually going to make a sharpening kit, which basically allows you to upgrade a tool to be able to mine maniolan, but maintain other stats, like the mining speed that the cobalt has. So we decided to make one of these sharpening kits and upgrade the tool rather than making it out of maniolan directly. Okay, 2 ingots maniolan, casting. Yes, 2 ingots of gold to make the cast for it. Yeah, we can cast 1 right now. Oh. There we go. Both of us clicked it, so it canceled it. We can mine more osmium. Osmium is actually fairly common. Oh, you took the cast out of it. There we go. Osmium. Yeah, if you've got less material in the, I've got an extra pickaxe head here, by the way. Who's missing it? It's probably Waffle, right? Yeah, there you go. Alright, let's see. I've got all 3 components for my pickaxe. Alright, let's see here. Pickaxe. Boom. 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 Cobalt pickaxe. This is the ugliest freaking thing I have ever seen. So finally, we had all crafted the pickaxe that would be carrying us through the game for quite a while. Now, what better way to test it out than to go vein mine some stone? Because it turns out, because we used an ardite binder for this pickaxe, it will regain some durability when mining stone. So we just decided, hey, let's go get some extra ore by going and just vein mining the stone, so then all of the stone around it gets broken as well. I mean, why not? I'm gonna do it here. Oh my gosh, I'm out of food. Yeah, no, it used like 300 durability, maybe tops. At this point, I decided it would probably be good to end off the recording because we did a little bit more things after that, but there wasn't a whole lot really that's worth covering. My friends had to go and eat dinner, and it was getting late, so I ended up stopping that recording, and literally all I did was build a blast furnace. But after that, we decided that we were going to move, so we moved to a new location, which will be seen in the next episode. Next time I do this, hopefully I can get into the machines. Machines are my favorite part. So hey, if you've liked what you've seen here today, why not consider subscribing? And heck, if you're feeling particularly fantastic, maybe leave this video a like. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bro, this audio sucks.